Hi everyone, Sandra here at Homesteading Ways, and welcome to the channel. If you are new here, I appreciate you taking the time to stop by. Today's video is about a fellow off-gridder, or off-gridder couple actually, and that is Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. I've been watching them, I'd say pretty much almost from the beginning. I wasn't there for their first video, but I think the very first video of theirs that I watched was Stacy talking about going gray and giving up the hair dye. I really liked the video, and so the next two videos of theirs that I watched, and I remember this so well too. The second one was like the tour of their cabin, and I remember it really well because of the composting toilet, because Paul and I had been talking about that. And really specifically, their refrigerator system, how they had that freezer. Yeah, there you go. It was a freezer, and it was covered with Afghan, and Doug opened it up and he showed the ice buckets in there, and I'm like, wow, that is such a fabulous idea. I gotta tell Paul this right away, you know. And at the time, Paul and I were not looking at going off grid. We were into the homesteading. We had Facebook pages and groups going on, and we might have started doing videos by then, but I'm not really sure. If we did, it was right around the same time or shortly thereafter. But we still had one kid at home. He wasn't moved out yet, and I was still kind of taking care of my dad. So we weren't at the point at all of going off grid. That was just something we were talking about. And you know, a what if or maybe. And so I started watching pretty much all of the videos. I'm sure I've missed a few over the years. But with Stacy, I really like Stacy because a lot of things she likes and she's into, so am I. Especially all the herbals and the holistic way of looking, you know, at life and being healthy. And I really also just like her very calm way of going through life, of how she presents everything. Now Doug, on the other hand, Doug is a completely different personality type, and in some ways he reminds me of my husband, kind of larger than life. And I love Doug's enthusiasm. You know, he just really brings this can-do attitude to everything. One thing that really got me watching their channel, loving their channel, recommending their channel, is that they're so relatable. They're a lot like me and Paul in the way of being homesteaders or being off-grid after you've already raised your kids. There's, you know, quite a few homesteaders out there right now that have small kids or even teenagers and stuff, and that is wonderful. But there haven't been a lot of people out there, I feel like Paul and I, who did raise our kids, and we're at a way different spot in life. And you know, so I feel kind of like Doug and Stacy were trailblazers. You know, they left the city, built their cabin, did everything, you know, when nobody else was doing it. And I just can't begin to tell you how much I have learned from them too. And I have to say that if that's the one thing I really learned from Doug and Stacy was how to be fearless. Don't let naysayers get in your way. Don't let doubt. You know, if you feel this is something you want to do, whatever it may be, go for it, and go for it hard. And, you know, like I said, they're a very relatable couple, and they make you feel like, hey, if we can do it, so can you. And that's just invaluable to so many people. And I can't thank them enough. I really can't, for all the great information they've shared, but their lives too. So if you are a subscriber to Doug and Stacy, you need to get over there Toot sweet and do it. I'll put a link down in the description box. Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. It was nice talking to you, and you take care.